Watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling this war, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force to part it. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to the first Rocket League match of the 2024 regular season in Esports Collegiate, and as well the second match and the first match of our entire regular season here in Esports Collegiate. We're getting ready to have the Northern Illinois Huskies take on Northeastern in Rocket League action. So, for those of you guys that aren't aware from last year, we are going to, there we go. We are going to have best of 5 here. We'll have a break until 8 o'clock, and then we will have another best of 5 at 8 o'clock Central Time here. Looking at it, NIU came into the season with the same roster that we had last year and the year before that, in fact, and this roster has made playoffs the last 2 seasons, falling to Akron, the eventual champions of the conference, if I'm not mistaken, each of the last 2 years in pretty close matches in both the quarterfinals that first year and now semifinals last year. So this team is looking to make a statement as they move into the 2024 season. One of our great announcements, as you saw on our social media just yesterday, was that as of today, you see it on your screen, not as of today, I should say, but with the announcement, NIU is officially sponsored by Turtle Beach. Turtle Beach is the official gaming peripheral sponsor of NIU Esports. So throughout the esports arena and across the entirety of the, I guess the arena, the varsity, all of that, you're going to see them use the Turtle Beach equipment right here. So, all right, we're going to go ahead and jump on in. We are already ready to go for game number 1. And so we're going to go ahead and get you guys swapped over to that. So, as you can see, NIU going to be on, I believe, the blue side. We'll have to see which one, and we'll get that updated if necessary. But new overlay trying out, so there might be some hiccups as we go about it with this one. So we'll go ahead and let you guys know. if there's any issues, so throw it in the chat if you do see that. But welcome once again to another fantastic season. We're so glad to have you with us today. And does look like, yep, we're going to have to swap up the teams. There it is. Easy as pie. And there we go. So we are going to go ahead and get into match number 1 here of the ESC season. And they're going to go ahead and kick off here. Northeastern Controls going to go ahead with Harlequin, and they're going to go ahead and actually score right away. Wow. And I caught out on a rotation there, and it is going to go ahead and, yeah, just be a bump there against Sleazy, and Moxie not able to rotate quite in time, and with 7 seconds gone here, we are going to see 1-0 over towards the side of Northeastern here in game number 1. NIU controls the kickoff this time. They get it into the opponent's half. Now they're going to be able to grab one. Pass over towards Sleazy, but a block going to go through from Harlequin. Nicely done to make the save. Sleazy going to be rotating back. He's going to be able to find the touch here, and he'll go ahead and knock this one back around. That's going to be cleared away by Moxie, as that was a dangerous ball bouncing in front of the NIU net. And so now each of these teams are just going to kind of try to grab possession. Prosk not able to grab anything out of that one, so Sleazy will go ahead and just knock that one forward towards Hertz. Hertz going to be able to grab into the corner, knock it across. This could set up something, but Angebro is going to be there first. Moxie going to take it, though, and grab possession. He's going to go ahead, knock it to the center, but nobody there to send it home. And now you're going to have another chance. Sleazy going to be able to grab his own rebound, and that's going to be the score for NIU. They're going to tie this one up. 57 seconds gone here in the match. And we are all tied at 1 as we go through game number 1. Once again, this is a best of 5, and we are going to go ahead and see this one taken here. Kickoff once again. Prosk going to get a nice shot, but going to be saved by Hertz. Well done by him. Now, Ansbro, wow, that's going to be a nice score there for the side of Northeastern. A center off the crossbar. Hertz looked like he might have been able to clear that one, but unfortunately it was just knocked right back in towards center. And Angebro going to be able to grab the goal here. It'll be 2-1, and just as quickly as the Huskies were back tied up, it is going to be a goal and a lead over towards the side of Northeastern. My apologies there, as Huskies is a little bit ambiguous here in this match, considering that both of these teams are the Huskies, so we will use the school names more often. That's going to be a demo from Hertz on towards Harlequin. Moxie going to be able to get the nice knock away. He's going to just clear this one out towards center, but not going to be able to get it out of the zone. Sleazy will now take it. He's going to dribble, but 2 members of Northeastern are there. That's going to be a 50, goes the way of NIU, as Hertz is not going to be able to get this one towards center. Harlequin is there to save. He's going to knock it towards the center, but not out of the zone. Sleazy not going to get there in time. He'll just retreat, so Moxie will be able to regroup. Hertz there as well. Now, Moxie going to be making the clear, and Sleazy will take this one. Air dribbles on. He's going to reset, but going to be stopped here by Harlequin. But Moxie going to be able to grab that one, and he'll keep this one as a threat towards the side of NIU. Sleazy not quite going to get the 50. That's going to be the dribble over his car. Now, Prosk going to have to clear this one out, and NIU going to have a man there. Hertz looked like he was there, but yeah, he is going to get the touch, but he's going to have to recover here. Nicely done. There's a demo, though, from Prosk on towards Moxie. NIU going to go ahead and clear that one. Dunked a little bit there by the side of NIU. Sleazy not going to be able to get there in time, but Moxie going to be there for the reset, keeping it into the zone. Now NIU going to be able to keep it in here, and they have pressure. Hertz going to try that one, but it's going to be saved by Angebro. Sleazy going to knock this one towards center. NIU has Hertz there. It's going to be knocked on towards goal, but not on frame. Now, Moxie has a nice shot there. Sleazy trying to get the rebound, and unfortunately just bounces off the crossbar. Nobody able to get home on that one. And so NIU not going to grab anything out of it. 1 minute, 56 seconds left. NIU will clear this as far as center, but going to be nearly kept in by the side of Northeastern. NIU has Sleazy there to keep it going. Hertz going to knock this one on forward. NIU doesn't have anybody there to follow up. Sleazy going to try to keep it in the opponent's zone, but not able to do so. This will be reset, but Moxie now going to try this one. He is able to fake one of the members of Northeastern, but not two. That's dunked, but Is NIU going to be able to get there first? No. It's going to be a pass from Harlequin, but NIU has a man there. Hertz is going to be able to make the save, and so now NIU will reset. That one kept in, though, by the side of Northeastern. And they have all three members back. NIU having to play a little bit more on the back foot here, considering that they are down with just about a minute left. Harlequin going to take a touch there, but NIU going to have somebody there. It's going to be knocked into the corner. Is going to be reset by NIU. Nice save by Angebro, though. NIU going to be able to find this one. Knock it on towards center, but nobody there to keep this one in frame. Hertz going to be able to get the demo on towards Prosk, and now he'll be able to clear this one, get it out as far as center, where it's touched by Angebro, and he'll be able to take a nice touch there. And NIU has two, not able to grab anybody there, but Moxie tries for the shot, not going to be able to get it off as that one was contested by a member of Northeastern. NIU does have members back here. Hertz going to be able to grab that one, clear it as far as center. Prosk going to try to get a touch, not able to really get what he wanted out of that, going as far as the corner. That one kept in by NIU. The pass is there. Sleasley doesn't have enough boost to be able to take that one, and so it is going to be now NIU trying this one, knocked on towards the corner. NIU doesn't get there. It was a nice shot by Sleasley, but there was a member of Northeastern there. NIU needs to force overtime here. No boost on Sleasley. Moxie going to try one here. It's not going to be enough, but is NIU going to be able to keep this one up? It's just barely going to touch, and that's going to be game one going over towards the side of Northeastern, 2-1. All right. And with that, it is going to be 1-0 in the series. We'll go ahead and swap over as soon as we are into the next round of the match, or next game of the match. NIU does need to come back and get 3 matches in a row here, or not necessarily in a row, but at least take 3 of them from the side of Northeastern. All right. Looks like we're on into game number 2 already. And now NIU going to be able to grab... Nope, that actually goes towards the side of Northeastern. Sleasley going to be there in the corner, does grab the boost, so Hertz going to be able to grab a nice touch, but Prosk is going to be there. Nobody back for NIU. Moxie's going to have to get a touch on that. He does get it, and it's going to go as far as center. No, nice save by Hertz. Able to recover there. I don't think that Sleasley was going to be able to get there first, but nicely done by Hertz to recover. And now NIU going to need to play a little bit on the back foot as they don't have boost and they're trying to get out of their own zone. Prosk going to knock this one down. Hertz able to grab the boost as well, though. So now NIU does have some chance at an offensive possession here. Harlequin going to try to reset. Bouncing ball. He's going to be able to grab that one. That's a nice shot, and that's going to be the score. Northeastern opens up the scoring 1-0 here, 4:17 left in the the second game of this series. And they are able to find that one. Harlequin with a nice shot. NIU going to reset here, and they're going to go ahead. Hertz is going to get the first touch. Moxie recovers. That's a demo from Sleasley on towards Harlequin. Angebro is there. That's knocked down. No, nice save by Sleasley. Had to recover there. Harlequin now gets the touch. And Moxie knocks this one towards center. Sleasley keeps it in, but not enough. Gets dunked, and so that one will go as far as the NIU net. NIU needs to get a touch here. Moxie able to do so. And now this one could go to center, but kept in by Prosk. NIU able to grab that. Now knocked it out. Moxie has a shot. Doesn't end up getting anything. It dunks towards the corner. Now that's kept in. NIU, had a crossbar. Sleasley by the slimmest of margins. Moxie not going to have the boost. Everybody kind of boost starving. Sleasley going to try that one. Harlequin going to be able to make the save despite having no boost. And so NIU will be able to continue this one. Demo from Angebro on towards Hertz, but it's going to be a reset. Sleasley has the shot. Prosk is going to be back coming off of his demo. He'll have no boost, but Hertz now able to make a shot. Not in time, as that was going to be the recovery, but nobody there to knock it on towards frame off the rebound. Harlequin has another chance at it. Oh, no. A demo from Angebro on towards Moxie, and Harlequin was able to just reset that one in the air, and just Hertz looked for it but was unable to make the touch, and it will be the goal going over towards Northeastern. They're going to find themselves up 2-0 in the match. Or, sorry, in the game. Game 2 of this match. Moxie going to take a shot. That one's going to go off the back wall, and actually it's going to be Hertz following it up. NIU opens the account in game number 2 here. Able to follow up on that nice shot. Bounced it off the backboard. Hertz there with the uncontested shot. And that'll be 2-1 over towards this side of Northeastern. Sleasley gets there first. Now Hertz and Sleasley are both there. Ansbro misses the shot. Moxie going to be able to make the nice score, and that one was just unfortunate from the side of Northeastern. Looks like Ansbro just mistimed that one a little bit, missed his aerial. And NIU will take advantage of that one. Moxie going to get on the scoreboard, and it will be 2-2 with 2:52 left in game number 2. Again, just for clarification's sake, match 1 on the scoreboard there does refer to the fact that this is match 1 of the regular season. Yes, this is game number 2 of match 1, but you'll judge how many games have been gone based on the scoreboard colors below the actual game score that we've got going on. All right, Harlequin going to be able to knock this one towards the corner. And with 2, are we going to get it? It's going to be 2-2 with 2:22 left in the second game of this one. But unfortunately, as I'm saying that, Ansbro is going to make it 3-2 in favor of Northeastern. Just an unfortunate missed clearance. Sleasley and Hertz, I think, might have bounced off of each other there. And it does mean that that's going to be the score going over towards Northeastern. 3-2 with 2:16 left in game number 2 of this best of 5. Sleasley going to wait this one off the backboard. Prosk goes for it, doesn't get it. Now Ansbro needs to make a save here. Ooh, that's Harlequin doing a nice job of just redirecting that one a little bit. As Harlequin now going to take the shot. Moxie going to be there. Sleasley, that one's going to be just 50'd. And Ansbro with the nice shot. Just judging the angle correctly, and let's see. That one, Moxie passed over to Sleasley. Actually, that was just a fortunate bounce off the sidewall, and Northeastern will take a 4-2 lead here in game number 2. And things are starting to look a little bit tough here for NIU to start off this season. We're going to have to see if they're able to grab any games or any goals to bring this one back to even. We'll see. And plenty of time to do so with 1:36 left. Moxie going to try for it, not able to grab it. Ansbro looks to just knock it across frame. That one's going to be a little bit off, but Proska's going to keep it in. Now NIU getting kind of forced to play on the back foot here. Moxie going to be able to grab that one, but Ansbro not able to grab the shot that he wanted. Now NIU has a reset here, knocked off the sidewall. Sleasley's there, but it's going to be saved by Prosk. And it is going to be Harlequin going ahead and going to get demoed in the air. Ansbro takes the shot. NIU has someone there, 1 minute remaining. Harlequin's going to be able to get there to save that one. Pretty far out of frame, but now NIU has a shot. Hertz going to be trying to dribble that one, not going to be able to get that. Now Moxie takes the shot. Harlequin able to make the save. It's a really nice save there. In fact, it gets credited as a hero save. Now Sleasley going to go ahead, knock that one off the sidewall. Not able to get it out, though. Moxie going to be making the save. Harlequin keeps this one in, but 50'd on towards the Northeastern side of the field. NIU knocks this one down. Sleasley going to come up for that one. Not able to get there quite in time, but now NIU takes a shot, goes towards the other corner, and this plays into Northeastern's hands as they're just looking to play for time here. NIU needs 2 goals, not just the one, and so with 14 seconds left, this is looking pretty difficult. NIU has a chance here. This one's on frame, but just goes above net. So NIU needs to get some momentum here, maybe try to score something just at the end, but it will be game number 2 also going over towards the side of Northeastern. Congratulations over to the side of Northeastern. They go ahead and they move into a 2-0 lead in the match. And we'll go ahead and get everything set up for game number 3 of the match. as quickly we are into a match point in favor of Northeastern. Harlequin doing quite a bit there, having 2 goals and an assist, as well as making 3 saves. I mean, Harlequin certainly showing his might through, or their might, I should say, through this first 2 games. And NIU getting a goal and an assist from Moxie, as well as a goal from Hertz. We'll see if they're able to kind of pull this one back. We've seen them come back from 2-0 down before, so we'll certainly see if they're able to do so again. Let's go ahead and bring you guys into game. We're just about ready for game number 3 of this match, and here we go. As there we are. So Sleasley going to open it up with a demo from Moxie on towards Harlequin. NIU able to get that one towards the corner, but cleared away. Does get knocked towards the center, but Harlequin able to get there first. Hertz now knocks towards the corner just to reset. Now that's actually going to be pretty far back in towards the Northeastern zone. NIU able to get a touch, but not able to get a whole lot out of that. And now we'll just try to keep it in. The reset's going through from the side of Northeastern, and now a demo from Ansbro on towards Hertz will mean that the side of Northeastern plays with a man advantage for just a couple of seconds here. Harlequin able to get a touch on that one, but Sleasley is there. Does just get it as far as the corner, though, as Harlequin will try to keep this one in. Prosk going to be able to get the damage. The demo comes through. NIU able to find somebody there. Sleasley is able to get the touch, and or was the one that got demoed, I should say. Now Hertz redirects, but that's going to be Harlequin making the save. Harlequin's really been everywhere throughout this match. Certainly the MVP of the match so far. We'll see if NIU is able to grab anything out of that. Oh, they're not able to stop that one. That was Prosk kind of doing it all. Ansbro then found a nice angle. Prosk knocked it on down and shot the score. It's going to be 1-0 over towards the side of Northeastern. And NIU once again fails to find a lead here early on. And this is now the third game in a row. NIU has yet to have a lead so far in this match. Now, that'll be knocked down. Hertz is there, but not able to find the angle. Looked like he was going to try to reset that one. Now, we'll see Sleasley trying for it, but it does just get knocked away. NIU has Moxie there, not able to find the touch, but it will be NIU taking this one towards center. NIU has somebody there. Moxie's going to have to get a nice touch. He does. He gets it as far as center here for the side of NIU. Moxie's chasing. This one is centered, but Ansbro able to find the touch, and it will be just knocked forward towards Hertz. Hertz going to have to reset that one in the air, as it did look like there was a member of Northeastern that had an opportunity to maybe dunk on him. But Sleasley now going to just 50 that one, not able to grab it. Harlequin able to do so. This goes into the NIU corner, or the NIU offensive corner. Moxie looked like he was going to try for that one, but decided against it. Needed to reset on the boost, and so NIU will just kind of turn that one around. Sleasley knocks that one up in the air, not able to find much out of it. Now NIU does take a shot. That's going to be redirected. Oh, just barely. The rebound given up by Harlequin, but NIU almost had somebody there. Hertz with a nice shot, not able to find the angle, unfortunately. Now NIU is going to do the same thing. It's knocked up in the air. Sleasley going to find that one. No, it is going to be touched by Prosk first, I should say. Moxie going to clear that one as far as center. Harlequin not able to find the touch. Sleasley now knocks that off the back wall. He's going to find his own rebound, and he's going to tie things up here with 2:24 left in game number 3. Really caught him in a rotation there, and NIU was able to take the numbers advantage and score. Sleasley doing it all on that one, but we're going to see where they go. NIU had a nice chance there. Sleasley almost with another shot of his own, and it was saved there by the side of Northeastern. Now NIU seeming like they might have gotten a little bit of a rhythm here on offense. That's what they really needed. Not able to find a huge touch, but demoed in the air. Sleasley going to be there. NIU needs to get there first. Oh, no. The rebound on the save. It didn't quite go as far as looks like Sleasley was looking for there. In fact, I think he might have just barely not gotten there in time. That one bounced off the back wall. That's why it came off with no momentum. And so with 2 minutes left in game number 3, NIU still has yet to grab a lead so far in this series. And that's not going to help as the rebound or as the save doesn't quite get the right angle. It knocks off the corner, and NIU is once again down by 2 goals here. Just about got there, but unfortunately the timing was just a bit off. And so we'll have to see if NIU is able to make this 3 unanswered goals, or at least 2 to force some overtime. Moxie going to have himself a shot. Harlequin's going to be there to make the nice save, the hero save, if you will. And now Moxie going to redirect that one. This is an empty net. NIU able to grab one. Hurts. Well done by the team there as NIU just passed there off the backboard, able to just catch the defense on a rotation. And the assist for Moxie, the score by Hurts. NIU brings it to within 1 with 1:40 left in game number 3. Now Moxie almost had them caught again, but able to get that one back is the side of Northeastern. NIU going to have to go for this one. Sleasley going to be there, but kept in by Prosk. NIU doesn't have anybody back. Now Moxie is there. The dive forward, Harlequin now going to be the only one there. Knocked away by Sleasley. In towards the corner, NIU able to get some reprieve here. Ansbro going to try that one. Going to be dunked, though, is Sleasley. And so this one kept on frame. NIU has Hurts there, though, to knock it away. Knocked in the air a little too much, though. That's going to be on frame, and Harlequin is going to find the angle. He's going to score, and the gap goes back to 2 here. And things are looking pretty dire in match number 1 of the season for NIU. Game number 3 of this one, and obviously with match point being here, NIU needs to get 2 unanswered goals at the least to get the tie, potential, or to get at least overtime. 3 unanswered goals would win it for them. Hurt's going to be there. That's going to be a bump from Sleasley, able to grab some space for themselves. Prosk going to try to reset that one, but nobody there with the boost. And it looks like Northeastern's just been doing a good job of having these rotations and really boost starving for some of the match. From NIU, 30 seconds left. NIU going to need 2 goals here. Hurt's going to try it, not able to grab the contact on towards that one. Moxie going to knock it in towards the corner. Sleasley's there, but it's going to be stopped by his own teammate. Anspro not going to be able to find the save. Moxie with the assist. Hurts, with the score. And NIU draws it to within 1. 19 seconds is still quite a bit of time in Rocket League. There's a chance here. NIU looking to force overtime in game number 3 of the match. Sleasley knocks it towards the corner. 16 seconds to go. Sleasley knocks it in. There's going to be Hurts. That's taken a little high. Sleasley knocks it in the air. Moxie going to be there. NIU kind of going all out on offense. They really need to here. This one's on towards frame. Harlequin gets a touch. And NIU needs to keep it up. They're going to do so. Rebound, not able to get there. Just a nice save from the side of Northeastern. And NIU, unfortunately, will fall 3-0 in game number 1 of the series. Or in match number 1 of the year, I should say. My apologies. And we'll go ahead. That is going to be the final. And so with that, don't go anywhere, though, because we will go ahead and have NIU versus Kent State here in about a half hour. We'll keep the stream up. We're going to rename the stream here for you guys. And, yeah, it'll stay up throughout this break. But we'll be back at 8 o'clock Central. Again, that's 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. Thank you once again to our official peripheral sponsor of NIU Esports, Turtle Beach. And we'll go ahead and bring back the action here with match number 2 on the year with Kent State versus NIU here in about a half hour. Until then, enjoy the music. We'll be back in just a little bit.
I thought I had it figured out, believed in us. We were meant to be, no doubt. A teenage love, everybody else could see the way we were, living in a fantasy. When I kiss her, I don't know where we're going. I don't know at all. I don't know how we're growing. I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. Gotta let it go. Living on my own, making me strong. Now I wanna show I can hold my own. See how much I've grown. Better off alone, baby. I don't live it all alone. So sorry for the heartache and saying goodbye, for wasting your time, for wasting your time. I don't know how we're growing. I'll be moving on. I'll be moving on. Gotta let it go. Living on my own, making me strong. Now I wanna show I can hold my own. See how much I've grown. Better off alone, baby. I don't live it all alone. Best to give me your loyalty. Best to give me your loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. down. We kept running from the shadows in the night, realizing it was not worth the fight. Moving on alone was what felt right, 'cause we were never meant to be. Dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, dum dum da dum day, 'cause we were never meant to be.
feel it, the rush, the rush. I know that I can't go on without you. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. Oh, I'm not gonna let you go. Oh, I'm gonna hold you close. It's hard, cause it took 5 years until I found you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know it. We're just getting started, baby. I'm not going anywhere cause I feel best right next to you. Move next to me and show me all the things you wanna do. Oh, I can't wait to try them all. Going around the world in on fancy cars. Look at all the stars. I can't believe this is true. It took 5 whole years to find you. We're just getting started, baby. I can't control myself lately. Oh, but you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know that, yeah, you know it. We're just getting started, baby. But you know that, you know that, you back into the pen we used. It won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. This fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Yeah, we can make a mess inside this booth. You're taking me to places old and new, sweeter sound than our favorite song. And it feels like every time that it comes on, we just roll on till the day's done and the lights gone. And it won't take long, even when I'm without you, when I'm without you, babe. So listen up and play along, yeah. And that's how time flies, like we on a different timeline. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. This fine line that we keep on walking all night. Tell me that you're here and feeling down for anything. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, 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 if we can keep it. Down, down, down. Oh, I'm down for anything.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're just about to jump into match number 2 on the night. As you see on your screen there, it is Northern Illinois, geez Louise, and Kent State going to be taking on each other in some Rocket League action. So we should be jumping on into that one very shortly. Hopefully the stream name has ended or has changed. For those of you in the NIU Esports Discord, did get word that we sent out like 5 notifications to everybody, so apologies for that one. We have found what the culprit to that is, so we will be fixing that very shortly, and that will hopefully allow us to not add everybody 6 times whenever we go live, but still allow us to tell you guys when we are live with your favorite game. So do keep an eye on that. Also keep an eye on our social media. You'll find those if you're on any of our social media. The link in bio will always have links to all of our other social media. We do have Instagram, we have X, we have Facebook. We do post different content across each of those different platforms. We're going to actually build out our YouTube channel a little bit more this year, as well as obviously here on Twitch. We're going to continue to live stream all of our matches and potentially some other additional content. With the official gaming peripheral sponsor of NIU Esports, Turtle Beach, on board, we're going to have some awesome opportunities to provide additional scholarships to our players, as well as so 2 of our players who are going to earn the Turtle Beach Leadership Award scholarship. And we'll have more details on that shortly. Keep an eye on our blog on our website. That'll have all of the details on all of these different opportunities with it. But yeah, in May, we brought on board Eli the Curry. He is going to join us on some of these broadcasts and create some content as well. So keep an eye on our Instagram Reels, our different social media platforms, and even on our TikTok. So I know we've been pretty dormant on there for a little bit, but our plan is to get back active on TikTok. So be sure to give us a follow over there. And we'll be posting content much more regularly on each of those platforms. Eli the Curry is going to be he's got some great ideas on how we're going to implement those, as well as some of our interns as well. So we're really excited about the opportunities that we are providing. Now, as we wait for the invite to get into this game, do note that we also, the esports arena is open currently. So we are open from noon to 10 every day of the week. Anybody with a valid one card can come on in and play on any of our peripherals, our PCs, our consoles for free. So, and you're allowed to bring up to one guest that does not have one card. So really cool. We're excited to see everybody continue to show up. We've had a very busy start to the semester, and we want to keep that rolling right on through as we go. We are going to go ahead and let's throw that scoreboard up there for you. We'll move over towards this one while we wait for the invite. And so, it does look like maybe, oh, there we go. All right, so we're getting the invite now, and we'll go ahead and get on over towards the match here. So, there you go. And we will have that ready for you as soon as NIU versus Kent State kicks off. So, looks like... Ah. All right. Cool. All right, and we are ready to go. So here we go. Yep, focus up. I see that in the chat. I like it. And here we go. NIU, once again, going to be on the orange side. Imminescence is going to go ahead and knock this one. Evan, I think. Yeah, that's Evan. And Sleasley now going to knock this one on in towards the corner. Evan going to knock this one on away. Hurt's going to be there, but going to be dunked by Imminescence. So NIU is going to be able to get this one cleared into the corner. Moxie going to be on the receiving end of that pass, knocked on down, but not able to get there first. Hurt's going to go ahead and knock this one on towards Frame with the demo there from the side of Kent State on towards Moxie. I want to say that was. NIU didn't have the man advantage to be able to find that one. Evan with a nice shot, but dunked by Sleasley to try to get that one away. Moxie going to have to go away from that one, but the touch only gets as far as center. Sleasley now takes a shot. It's going to be saved by Evan. NIU has it in the corner, not able to grab the touch, and so this one will be passed away. Evan not on Frame. It will be the that one will actually go over the head of Kent State. Hurts with a nice shot, not able to grab it on Frame. Nobody there to put it home. And NIU going to have to recover back as this one's into their defensive half. Hurts is there. Shot by Gavalanche. And NIU out to the races. Moxie going to go ahead and grab that one. Catching the side of Kent State out in a rotation. And for the first time this season, NIU has a lead in one of these games. 3:31 left to go in match number 2. And game number 1, NIU up 1-0. Gavalanche and Hurts going to be there first. Moxie going to be the one that gets control out of that face-off. Sleasley going to knock this towards the corner. Going to recover. Imminescence going to be here. Hurts knocks it in towards the corner just to slow it down, get himself a reset. Now, Moxie going to air dribble this one. Gavalanche going to be able to get a touch, but not a whole lot out of that. Imminescence going to try to back him up. Hurts is going to be there knocking it in towards the center, but nobody there, so Hurts decided to just take it to the corner. Hurts going to have to recover this one back towards the NIU defensive half and defensive corner. Gavalanche able to get a touch, knocks it straight up in the air. Moxie going to be there to take the touch. Does get knocked into the air by Kent State. NIU has somebody there, and that one will go and just get replayed in towards the NIU offensive corner. NIU has it here. Evan going to go ahead and bounce away from that one. That's just barely off Frame. NIU will reset. Sleasley now making the rotation on in towards Frame. Moxie going to be there to back him up. He's going to get the touch. Now this is going to be dribbled across the backboard. Hertz is there. That's going to be shot. It's going to be scored. 2-0 over towards the side of the NIU Huskies. Nicely done, just dribbling it away. Gavalanche thought he had enough. Evanescence thought that he could get there first, but Hertz was able to get the touch, get the score. Moxie with the assist, and it is 2-0 over towards the Huskies. This one going to be knocked on back. Moxie going to be there to get the touch. Now that's just going to be 50'd, but it drops straight on down. Moxie going to be there to clean up. Gavalanche going to be able to get the save. Hertz with the shot. And now Evan misses on his dribble, his air dribble there. Moxie going to be able to grab that one and just take a nice shot or a nice pass out of the air. Sleazy tries for the flip reset, not able to grab a whole lot. Evan going to be able to get the demo on towards Moxie, though. NIU has Sleazy here. Not quite able to get the touch. Evanescence now going to have to try to dribble around Moxie. Moxie's going to get there, get a touch, but it won't get a whole lot on it. Luckily, Evan just going to knock that one lazily in towards frame, so Hertz will be there to recover. Sleazy now with a full boost pack is going to go ahead and just take that one, kind of dump it on in and chase it back. And that one will just kind of be knocked back and forth in the corner now. Hertz going to try to get there first, not able to get there. Moxie nicely recovered, and so this one will go across frame. Sleazy faked on it, meant that Hertz was able to get it. Moxie now chasing. Evan not able to get the touch, but Evanescence will recover. Sleazy going to go for the 50. He's able to get the touch, but now this is going to be off the back wall, so NIU's going to have to be careful. Nicely done by Sleazy, able to make the save. Evanescence with the nice shot. Sleazy going to be able to get that one first, and now it'll be Hertz able to get the touch. He'll just kind of recover. I think that was probably a miscommunication in both of the NIU players calling for it, but now able to get that one out. Evan just passing it back in towards his own frame. NIU Moxie getting a demo on towards Evanescence. Hertz going to be there in the air to make this to just kind of block that one away, and now NIU going to be recovering. Gavalanche going to be taking this one around. Evan going to be getting the demo on towards Moxie. Evan tries for the air dribble but didn't have any boost. Evanescence just knocks this one straight up in the air, and with a 2-goal lead and 8 seconds to play, just like NIU was kind of subjected to in game/match number 1, that's going to be not a lot of time to get this done, and NIU will take game number 1 on the series. So well done to the Huskies, getting themselves their first game of the semester. So they will get one back here, and they'll take the 2-0 win in game number 1 of match number 2. And very quickly, we're going to go ahead and get right back into it. So these teams want to waste no time in getting back into match number 2. And so here we go with game number 2 of match number 2. Already a demo. Moxie immediately going for it on Evan there. And Evan does come back and have a full boost pack. Hertz going to try this one. Does end up going in favor of Kent. Moxie tries to recover on that one. Sleazy is there to help him out. Gavalanche knocks this one on back towards frame. And Hertz nicely done to dunk this one away. Takes it from the northern side. Gavalanche gets a nice demo, and it does mean that Evan just has a wide open net. NIU kind of chased that one out. Moxie did, and it was going to be Gavalanche that was able to get the demo on it. All right, 1-0 here with 4:33 left in game number 2. Sleazy is going to go ahead and just get a touch. Gavalanche kind of just kept going back, and it was a weird play. It doesn't end up doing anything in the end, but it was kind of a gave a lot of space to the side of NIU. NIU now going to go ahead and try to recover on this one. Ooh, a couple of fake touches, and that's going to be on frame, almost an own goal. Another one off the crossbar. NIU, yeah, that was some difficult communication, let's just say, and it does mean that in the end, that's just set up for an easy shot and easy score from Evanescence. Hertz actually almost had a Almost had a nice save on that one. Was about half a second too late in getting back to that one, but yeah, did catch NIU in the recovery. Now, this is going to be 2 versus 1 in the back. Let's go ahead and check that out and see if we're on anything wrong. And yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and oh, I see what the issue is. Okay. There you go. Sorry about that, folks. And yeah, so 2-0 here, game number 2. So obviously that was not quite very what would you say, evident based on the fact that we had some wrong information up there. But yes, this is game number 2. NIU is up 1-0 in the match. And now Gavalanche tries to dribble this one. NIU able to get a touch, but not a whole lot on that. Evanescence is going to go ahead and clear that one. NIU kind of doing rule number 1 with their own players. And so Hertz now going to try to get that one out. Not able to do so. This is a wide open net, and another unfortunate touch does mean that Evanescence, you know, all credit to him, able to find that one. That was actually quite a nice pass. And Gavalanche just able to find the shot and the score. And it is 3-0 over towards Kent State here in game number 2 of this best of 5 series. Kent State looking to even things out in the match. NIU did take game number 1. Ooh, almost getting there, not able to get there in time, and Gavalanche is going to get yet another goal. That is his second of the match, or second of the game, I should say. Well, both are accurate, I believe. And so, yeah, it is going to be 4-0 in favor of Kent State here as we go. NIU finally gets a kickoff in their favor. 2.5 minutes though, so we're only halfway through the game. This certainly isn't over. 4 goals is not going to be easy to recover from, but it's not by any means impossible to do so in 2.5 minutes. NIU needs to they need to get 1 on the board. I would imagine they really can't go down 5-0. And there it is. Moxie's going to go ahead and get that. A really nice pass from Hertz, and just kind of air dribbles it up and centers it for Moxie. Moxie takes the nice shot, gets there first. Gavalanche able to try, but not able to get it. And it's going to be 4-1. And so there you go. Took about 24 seconds to get that one. We had 2.5 minutes left. And yeah, like I said, this is certainly doable. Moxie needs to get back for that one and is able to do so. Nice recovery. And Sleasley is the one credited with the save. NIU was able to get it out of their own half, but Evan with another demo, just being a menace out there on the field. NIU able to get that towards their corner, but not really able to get a lot out of it. Now 50'd, and Sleasley was bailed out by the corner of the net. That one was really close to an unfortunate own goal based on just the angle of the shot. Now that's a redirect from Hertz. Evan with a nice save. NIU is going to recover. Hertz going to be here. Sleasley just going to knock it on towards the side. Moxie with the shot. Evanescence tries, is able to get the save, and NIU not able to get there in time. Hertz going to try to get that one. He is going to get the touch, but it will only be as far as 3 members of Kent State, and so NIU will have to recover. Does get the boost, so that's going to be Hertz taking it. 1 minute remaining, and NIU needs 3 goals unanswered just to get to a overtime. Now that one's going to drop. It's going to get off the corner. NIU takes a shot. That's going to be in! Moxie once again, and Hertz again with the assist. Same as the last goal. And with 48 seconds left in game number 3, you're saying there's a chance. Four to 2, 48 seconds. NIU. That one's going to be a demo from Hertz on towards Evan. A little bit of a taste of his own medicine on that one. Evan going to have to get there and recover. Is able to do so. Another demo from Moxie. Now Evan on towards Hertz. We are just getting demo season here in this one. Gavalanche not able to get his flip reset on that one. NIU has a man there. That's Moxie. I think that's a wide open net. Moxie with the hat trick. Moxie is bringing NIU back to within 1. And yet again, that was 25 seconds. 31 is what it says, but it was about 25 seconds off the clock. And there's 23 seconds left, so it's certainly doable. NIU needs a goal here to force overtime. Moxie going to go for this one. Hurts with the dunk. Sleasley's there as well. That's going to be Sleasley with the demo. NIU not able to get back in time. Now we'll see. That's in the air. Nicely done to just 50 that. 10 seconds left. This one's getting real close. That is on frame. Not quite. Just off. NIU needs to take a nice shot. Get this one in the air. It's going to be on the ground. It's going to be 4-3. Kent State just barely holds on. And looks like we might have lost one of the players here. Yeah, it looks like we lost Sleasley here, so we'll see him get back. And, yeah, then we'll go ahead and go with that. And, yeah, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and, well, we won't even have to show you the scoreboard. We'll get that fixed in just a minute. But for now, we are ready to go with game number 3, all tied up here in this one. But Gavalanche, wow. I was fixing the overlay, and 5 seconds in, just off the kickoff, Moxie, oh, he missed the touch. Evanescence also missed his touch, or at least faked it. And Gavalanche just had a nice, clear goal to shoot on. So we'll see. NIU needs to recover from this one. And there's a demo. Moxie on towards Evan. That's going to be air dribbled. And NIU gets a nice touch. Evanescence with the shot. But Moxie now on towards goal. Hurt's going to be there. He'll get the touch. This will be centered on for Sleasley. No, Sleasley will get the touch, but it will be knocked on away. And just starving the boost there. That was a nice job to steal that one away. Hurt's going to be trying to get there, not able to do so. Yeah, NIU really low on boost across the board, and that's going to make it tough. They're able to get the nice touch. Evan with the shot. Hurts with the touch here now. Does finally get boost for himself, and we'll have to go for that one. Moxie going to get back in time, and this one's just recovered on. NIU gets the touch, but Hurts, they've actually got 2 in net, so no worries there. Moxie, that's a nice little touch, but not able to grab the last one there. Almost had a sensational goal, but nice save going from the side of Northeastern, or sorry, from the side of Kent State. Now everybody commits to that one, and NIU able to knock this one around. Moxie going to chase his own rebound. Evan's going to be there just in time. Evan also going to try to dribble this one. NIU going to have Sleasley there to redirect. Evanescence takes the shot. Nice save by Hurts. This one still on frame for the side of Kent State. Sleasley gets the nice touch, but is going to be demoed. Moxie will follow that up. Evanescence gets demoed on his own. Sleasley going to be there. Everybody kind of knocking it around in this corner. Evanescence going to keep it in the the Kent State, my apologies, zone. And so Moxie now with the shot. That's going to be just saved by Evan. Was not quite the, it wasn't the hardest shot, but that one's going to be on frame. NIU, nice touch by Hurts. Just recovering in time. Now going to have to do the same. Sleasley going to make up for it, and that'll be Moxie now able to get that redirected. Hurt's going to get the nice touch. Sleasley's going to be there. He'll 50 that one, but it won't end up doing a whole lot. It's just dunked on down. Slows down the pace of play quite a bit. NIU. Hurts off the sidewall. 2 minutes, 39 seconds left. That's going to be a shot. Nice save by Evanescence, just coming across frame. Moxie going to go ahead and get the demo on towards Evanescence. So NIU will have to recover here. This one's going to be taken by Hurts, knocked towards the left corner. NIU going to go ahead and just knock this one down towards Moxie. Unfortunately, does get stopped, so we will see NIU having to recover. Moxie going to go ahead and get that. That's going to be in the air, just far enough as Evanescence, but NIU able to get the nice touch. Do they have anybody on center? No. So they are going to have to recover. Moxie with yet another demo. This one on towards Evanescence. Oh, Sleasley not able to get the recovery shot. That one's going to be kept in, though, by Moxie. Moxie's going to knock this one up in the air. Hertz has a chance, just goes ahead and resets that off the corner. So now it's kind of being played in the air. Evan going to take this one. Gavalanche with a nice shot. And the score. There was a touch there by one of the NIU players. We'll see as we go here. It looks like it was probably Sleasley got a slight touch, but it just wasn't enough. And so it'll be 2-0 over towards the side of Kent State. The Golden Flashes up in this one. NIU, almost able to grab just a kickoff goal of their own. Evan knocked towards the corner. Sleasley going to recover. NIU has the boost there, but this one going to be taken to the opposite corner. There is a shot, and just going to be knocked away. NIU doing a nice job of having double coverage in the in frame for that one. NIU going to have a fake here from Moxie. Moxie, though, shoots. Nice save by Gavalanche. We'll call it a hero save even. And now Gavalanche almost recovering on that one. Hertz going to get a hero save of his own. And now Moxie going to go ahead and grab that. Hertz had a chance. Gavalanche going to go ahead and pass it on down towards Evanescence. 58 seconds, and looks like Kent State might be on track for gaining a lead. Evan just going to get there in time. But now Sleasley is there. The recovery. Hertz going to be here as well. Knocked on center, but nobody is going to be there as NIU needed to rotate and grab the boost. This one now kind of goes in favor of NIU. Evan knocked it into the air. This one is centered. Not quite far enough. That's on frame. Evanescence is there. NIU, this is centered as well, but Gavalanche going to be able to be there and make a save. Now Moxie. Oh, that one is just unfortunate. As Gavalanche grabs his hat trick, Moxie looked to try to make a pass across center. Gavalanche just intercepted that, and the velocity was able to go, or was able to knock that one straight into the net. And at this point, it's looking almost certain that Kent State will find themselves up 2-1 in the series. Although NIU has a chance there, Gavalanche with a nice save. And with that in mind, this will be match number, or game number 3 of the match, going towards the side of Kent State. That one will be 3-0. And so we now get ready for a couple of match points. So Kent State up early. While NIU did get the first game of the series, it does go over toward, the next two have gone over towards the side of Kent State. And so NIU, we'll see what they're able to do here with this one. Everybody's readied up. We're just waiting on the final spectator from the side of Kent State, and then we will go ahead and get you guys into what could be a deciding game in this series. I mean, looking at it, Gavalanche has been quite the monster in that one. 3 goals, 3 saves, 3 shots with a score of 725. So definitely the MVP of that particular game, but overall, the match, we'll have to see how that one finishes off. All right, here we go. Going to go ahead and get into game number 4 of this one. NIU needing 2 wins in a row to keep themselves, or get themselves in the win column in matches for this season. And Sleasley now going to be able to recover. Gavalanche, this is Hertz as well. Evanescence going to have to just knock this one back. He's able to grab boost for himself. NIU just goes ahead and decides to just try for the boost here. Evan able to make a nice save on Sleasley. Able to be kept in by Moxie, though. That one's on frame. That one's in. 1-0. Hertz had just a nice touch over there, and Moxie going to be able to take it in himself. And that'll be a 1-0 over to the Huskies, and that is the lead they need here in this game. Moxie going to be able to grab that one. Hertz does demo Imminescence there. Hertz going to go ahead and knock this one down. Sleasley almost had a touch. Just barely going to be kept away by the side of Kent State. Gavalanche going to be there. Hertz, my apologies for knocking the mic there. Ooh. Sleasley had a save, but it just ricocheted right back in. And Gavalanche, yet another goal in this one. He has definitely been a strong member of the Kent State team. He'll tie it up here in game number 4. And Imminescence going to knock that one in the air. Hertz going to be able to recover. He went for the boost immediately. And now he's going to actually dribble this one. Imminescence does make the nice save. That was absolutely needed. And now Moxie going to be able to take a shot of his own. Only one back for the side of Kent State. But Evan is going to catch NIU in a rotation. That is a long shot and a score for the side of Kent State. Evan just gets there before it looked like that was maybe Moxie, I believe was Sleasley, that was not able to get there in time, and it is going to be the goal over towards the side of Kent State. NIU doing a little bit of trickery there. They are going to get demoed here is Moxie by Gavalanche, and now this one's on frame. NIU has a member there, but not able to, actually that was Gavalanche that was coming back, so he was able to just knock that one back as far as he could to recover. Imminescence going to use the net to flip himself over there, and it is NIU. Hertz going for this one. That's going to be a shot, but a save comes in from Imminescence. Knocked straight up in the air. NIU doesn't have enough boost to really contest that one in the air yet, and so NIU will have to reset. Sleasley takes a nice shot. Gavalanche going to be there to make the save. Sleasley now knocks that one on towards frame, but it does go just off frame. Gavalanche once again makes the save. He is everywhere in this one. It was a bike, and now that's going to be Evan potentially just running this one back. And yeah, actually it is a Gavalanche goal from all the way downtown, as Evan didn't even get the touch. Hertz almost got the dunk on that, but just barely. Gavalanche able to get that one away, and now 3-1 in favor of Kent State. Imminescence, ooh, that one just off frame, luckily for the side of NIU, as things are looking a little dire here. But, 3 minutes left. That's definitely enough time to get 2 goals. And especially if you're able to get one like that. Hertz just dribbling past the side of Kent State. He says he'll take it himself, forcing the fake on towards Gavalanche. Gavalanche thought he was going to go high. Hertz says, I'll take it low, and goes straight towards net, just drives it on in. Moxie, that one's just off frame as well, but another chance at it. Moxie going to be able to knock this one. Momentum goes towards the NIU corner, and now Sleasley knocks it down for Moxie. That is going to be saved by Gavalanche. NIU has Hertz there. That one is going to be recovered. Moxie gets some touch there, but not a lot on it. Now that does go towards Gavalanche. He's going to need somebody there. Just barely gets enough on it to prevent that one from scoring. Hertz had quite the shot. Moxie not going to have anybody there to get there in time. That's going to be, once again, across the face of goal. This one just gets knocked on down. Sleasley takes the shot. This one should go off the backboard. Yes, it will, but it'll be with a touch from Evan. Now Hertz gets the touch. That one's knocked on down. Moxie going to be able to get that one, but not on frame. And now Gavalanche is going to be able to just kind of dribble this one in the air. Passes it off to Evan. That's going to be on frame. Evan is going to score, as once again Gavalanche able to just kind of take apart the NIU defense, and Evan able to just get the nice shot. Sleasley was very close to making the save there, but a well-placed shot from Evan does put Kent State back up by 2. Once again, 4-2 here in game number 4. Moxie, this one's passed over towards Hertz. Just going to be off frame. Unfortunate there. Looked like they had a really nice chance of that one. Sleasley going to put this in towards the corner. That's going to be a demo from Gavalanche on towards Moxie. NIU needs to recover here. Sleasley going to keep this one going forward. Now, that's going to be dunked, and it will actually be momentum on the side of Kent State. Gavalanche takes a nice shot. That's going to be dunked again. NIU needs to recover. Moxie not going to quite get the touch. It's going to be Evan. Now, that's towards the corner. Evanescence is going to pass it, but it's going to be knocked back and forth. Bike by Evanescence, but not able to grab anything. Gavalanche going to keep on that one, or going to keep that one on towards Frame. NIU just needing to get a touch, get a recovery. Now they're going to be able to do so. Hertz is going to be there quickly. He's going to knock this off the back wall. There's Sleasley there, but it's going to be touched by Gavalanche as well. Hertz is going to be here, met in the air, though, by Evanescence. Moxie going to take a shot, but it's not quite on Frame. Now Sleasley is going to go ahead and take a shot of his own. He'll knock it across Frame. Hertz is there. He's going to score, and this one with 44 seconds left is not over, folks. NIU is within one with 44 seconds to play in game number 4. They need another goal to force overtime. They need 2 unanswered to get the win. Evanescence is going to get control of this one, but it is Evan now, cleared by Hertz. He's going to go ahead and try to recover. Gavalanche is there. He's going to take the cutoff angle, and now this is just going to be met in the air. Moxie is there, though. That one could fall. Evan with the nice save. Sleasley gets a touch. This one's on Frame, but just rolling slow enough that Gavalanche is able to get a touch on that. Evanescence meets it in the air. Hertz is going to have to recover. He is able to do so. Evan, though, keeps it in the NIU side. Sleasley, this is 7 seconds left. NIU needs to make needs something here. Needs to be up in the air. This is now going to be a dribble. That's going to... No, Hertz is going to get the touch, and it's going to be knocked straight down in towards the ground. Gavalanche going to be able to do so, and that'll be NIU falling 3-1 in in match number 2 on the year, and it's not the start the Huskies were looking for. Unfortunately, 0-2 to start the year. With that in mind, we won't be getting an interview for this week, just because we do let the team have some time to VOD review and recover on any losses. So unfortunately, no interviews this week. Hopefully we'll be back in the win column next week, and that would allow us to get an interview in. But be sure to keep an eye on our socials throughout this week and into the next, as we'll be putting out a bunch of new content, as well as talking about some of the terms of, some of the awesome things that are going to come out of the Turtle Beach sponsorship. Once again, the official gaming peripheral sponsor of NIU Esports. Now, keep your eye on the channel. Next week, same time, same place. So on this channel, that's twitch.tv/NIU_esports. We'll be live once again. We'll likely have a different name and a different face calling this game. I've been Connor Vagel, the director of esports at NIU, filling in. We didn't have casters for tonight's match, so I did fill in with that. But hopefully next week we'll get the students the opportunity to try out some casting. Otherwise, we do have coming up on Wednesday, that's this. So 7 Central and 8 Central would be the 2 matches on Wednesday of next week. Whereas Valorant will have their first match on Tuesday at 7 p.m. They're going to be, we'll get that schedule posted on social media, and so we'll have that for you in a little bit. But Valorant playing Tuesday at 7 o'clock, same channel, and I believe they have a match at 8 o'clock as well. So a quadruple header of NIU Esports action for you, coming to you live on the channel next week. All right, well, unfortunately, the outcome wasn't what we were hoping. It is going to be NIU falling to 0-2 to start off the year. We'll see how they're able to recover. Obviously, with the beginning of the semester, a little bit rusty, I would imagine. But, I think we've also got, while the roster has stayed the same, we've got a new coach in place in Blocky. And so, a lot to... I think there's some things a lot of good came out of that, but I think there's some things to look at and to work on. And so we'll see them get to work, and we'll see how they recover going into next week on Wednesday. All right. Well, for everybody at NIU Esports, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.